Another interesting and delicious blend from GL Pease with some haunting tin artwork. A man in a long overcoat walking down the gaslit streets of London years ago, and a wonderful poem on the back.
Alone in the gas lamp shadows of the streets of night. I am a man upright on 2 feet in the city, dressed somberly as a man. I am a wolfman. Under skies.
Well, hello everyone. I am the Spaceman, and I've landed in your area. And tonight, we've got us a fine English blended tobacco. I've got it loaded in my Dr. Gravo Royal Duke pot-shaped pipe with a fine grain. This fine English is none other than GL Pease Gaslight. This is one of GL Pease' crown achievements. It is comprised of Latakia, Red Virginia, Turkish, and Orientals. And it comes in a nice plug cut. Beautiful plug cut. Look at that. You can see the light brown, well, dark brown Virginias. Or red Virginia, sorry, and the black Latakia. Now, this plug will very easily come apart, okay, if you just pull off the top layer at a time, but I prefer to cut it against the grain, because I'm thinking that you would get a better selection of all the varieties of tobacco. Tin note. Very musty, woodsy, leathery. I like the scent of this. It's not overpowering or anything like that. It's a beautiful, wonderful aroma coming out of the tin. And it has a little bit of a creosote kind of aroma, and maybe a little bit of soapiness, fruitiness, woodsy. Wet forest floor kind of thing, and that's about all I can get right now. And it's a wonderful, attractive tin, as always, with GL Pease. They do a fine job creating and representing their wonderful tobaccos. I'm going to read for you what it says on the tin. A rich Latakia mixture pressed in 1 ounce cakes, which they're plugs. You could call them cakes, but I call them plugs. On a misty, moonless night above twisted cobblestone lanes, illuminated only by the glow of ancient iron lanterns, you follow a scent as dark as the night itself, the exotic fragrance hauntingly familiar, compelling, irresistible. And it says, open the tin, discover the mystery. This tobacco is a very fine, deep, rich, and full-bodied. Well, it's listed as medium, I think, but it's very full, rich to me, and deep, decadent, just awesome, just robust flavor coming out of this one. The Red Virginias do a great job of adding a sweet, rounded edge, or sometimes tangy, actually more of a tangy, I would have to say, edge to the sour, maybe, to the Latakia. And it has this little bit, just a little bit of a bitterness to it that really sets it off. I like the way it comes through like that. And it is not a lap bomb, and perhaps that is because of the sweetness of, or the citrus essence of, the Red Virginias. And the Orientals add a spice to this that's wonderful. Just a kick and spice. But at the same time, it is a very smooth tobacco. It comes through smooth and creamy and woodsy. A little bit of a peppery spice on the retrohale. But I must say that it's very well balanced. Very well balanced. But it's strong. It's a strong tobacco, and anybody out there who likes their tobaccos with a lot of body to them, I know I do, and robust and rich, you're going to like this one. I find that this cookie here, Archway Chocolate Lovers Soft Dutch Cocoa, kind of sets it off. I take a little bite of that. Boy, does that set it off. Wonderful. Great with some iced tea. It's a slow burning blend. If you, like I said, if you take the plug out, you can actually just break it right apart if you'd like to do it that way. It actually comes apart layer by layer if you want to do it that way. If you don't want more of a mix of the different tobacco leaves in it. And notice it's more of like actual leaves when you take this plug out. if you here, I'll show you. If you look at the plug, it actually, it just looks like just straight leaves. You see what I'm saying? I've never seen a plug like that before. It's just so awesome that it just has such a, and it's got a really nice spicy smell to it, and it's delicious. It's absolutely out of this world. Definitely gonna stock up on some more of this stuff. This stuff is really awesome. Now, if you want, you can let it dry a little bit. I smoked it 2 different ways. I first smoked the pipe full right out of the tin, and then I took it and the next batch of tobacco that I rubbed out, I put over there on a tray and let it sit for about an hour. Now, you'll find that if you do let it dry out, it's a lot easier to rub out into smaller pieces. If you smoke it just like this, it's going to be harder to, you're going to have to do more relights. It's going to definitely need more relights, and it's definitely going to need, it's going to be harder to break up. I noticed that this one, I found a lot of little sticks in it. I wasn't too happy about that, but I don't know how many sticks I found, but you take a gander right here. I found like maybe 5-6 sticks out of the piece. Don't know what that's about, but this is sold on Pipes and Cigars, 2-ounce tin like this, $11.05. If you want to go with the 8-ounce tin, it's $36.98. Oddly enough, it is the same exact price on smoking pipes and tobacco pipes. I have not checked for noggins, but it smokes great in this Grabo. It's awesome. If you are a Latakia lover and you don't want something that's overbearing with Latakia, although I love Latakia, it's not a lap bomb, like I said. So if you don't want something that's overbearing, it's more balanced, then you would absolutely love this. I mean, it's comparable. It's not exactly like Bengal slices, but it's on the level of quality of Bengal slices. The blending combination, the way the tobaccos complement each other, everything goes together very nicely, like a lot like Bengal slices. But it's not a lap bomb. So the Red Virginias are very delicious. So I would rate this very high for an English blend. Without a doubt, on a scale from 1 to 10, this is going to get an absolute 10 for me. Absolute positive 10 plus. Nick hit. I'm not really getting a much Nick hit. It's probably maybe low to medium, somewhere in there. The room note's tolerable. It's listed as medium strength, I believe. The blender is, of course, I believe it's GL Pease. From, of course, GL Pease. So if you like your tobacco, especially your English, this is awesome. I mean, this is really good. This stuff is really good. I mean, GL Pease is a good blender. Absolutely one of my favorites. Just like I love, Virginia Cream was a great one a few years ago when I tried that. This one is just totally blows me away. It's going to definitely be on my top 10 tobaccos if I do a list this year. So very relaxing after a good meal. Burn slow, will not heat up your bowl. If you tend to puff really like I do with a high cadence, your bowl may heat up, but it cools down right away. That's the ironic part about it. And it's probably because of the latakia that keeps the smoke cool, keeps the Virginias cool from getting too hot. And it doesn't. Awesome job with the Virginias. Wonderful job. The whole combination is great. It doesn't have too much of anything in it. It doesn't have too much Oriental, too much Turkish, too much Virginia, too much Latakia. It's just perfect to me. So, this is a wonderful tobacco. So, if you're looking for a good English blend, I'm sure there's been 101 people review this on YouTube. Well, here's the review number 102. So I'm the Spaceman, and I might land in your area next time around with another great pipe tobacco blend so that you may want to sample. So keep your eyes peeled and welcome me into your living room, kitchen, or wherever you have your iPhone or your computer or whatever it is you're watching me on, because I might just amaze you with another great blend. And I thank you all for watching. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you the next time.